market going on. Yeah, I went to Phitsanulok in April 2022. This video I've tidied up, added some extras, all the new information. Sit back and enjoy and see what you think. Right, so I've reached Bangkok station on the line, about 5 miles south of where I was meant to go, but other things on my mind in the taxi. I sent us via Bangkok and Lap Prau. Anyway, I'm waiting for the train now to a place called Phitsanulok or Phitsanulok, depends where you come from. I've heard different pronunciations. So it's a 5 to 6 hour journey. I've got the slow train so I can relax. See how we get on. Without further ado, I better show you where Phitsanulok is located. Phitsanulok is served by regular buses from around the country. Those of you in a rush might like to fly from Don Muang, where there are regular services each day. Right, welcome to Phitsanulok and the obligatory steam engine in the middle of the roundabout outside the railway station. Train about an hour late, not sure why. I know it's bloody hot. Here we are in the railway station. My train back tonight will be at midnight. But I have got a train tracker. Things have improved massively. State Railway Thailand, a lot more communication, which is good. And in the meantime, the football that I'm going to kicks off at 5 o'clock. So that gives me a couple of hours. I want to do a bit of sightseeing, grab some food and head up to the stadium. Phitsanulok, and apologies again for any mispronunciation, has famous longboat races along this stretch of the water in the Buddhist Lent period in either September or October each year. You can see the terracing made for spectators. Maybe worth a visit for that. That looks like the county hall across the way. Now, as well as the temple I've just shown you that side of the bridge, there are two more. Let's have a quick look here, see if I can get them both in image for you. The names are at the bottom again. Lack of research and remembering names and how to say them. Can't lie. There we go, there's one of the temples. And the other one, just over the top there, let's zoom in. So yeah, I'm a bit surprised how quiet the town is, I must be honest. Maybe I'm in the wrong areas, I don't know. I guess it's like a lot of towns, these big outskirts shopping malls take away a lot of trade, same the world over. And just the small independent shops around the station and down to the river. Although I will be visiting the night bazaar later, that might be interesting, by the riverside. Right, let's give you a few facts about Phitsanulok. The city has a population of around 291,000. The Nan River runs through it and heads to join the Chapaya at Nakhon Sawan further south. The province has got a population of 850,000, with several districts having populations over 80,000. There are also lots of different attractions to visit, as this montage will show, also encapsulating the main industry of agriculture. Football ended 1-1, which sets it up nicely for the second leg next week. I don't know whether I'll get there or not. And here I am back at the railway station, near there anyway. There's a night market going on. Typical Thai town, bustling. It comes alive at night. See what we find. Right, I've been to the night bazaar and initially I was a little underwhelmed, but then I'm going to be. We're still in the middle of COVID in these towns, no tourists have come back yet. I went to that restaurant across the way there, sat overlooking the river, had a beautiful meal of chicken and cashew nuts, lots of vegetables in there, rice and a bottle of Coke for 110 baht, which is about £2.50. Yeah, the night bazaar, I was expecting a few bars reading reviews, but again, some probably have gone. what we've got now is some nice clothes stalls and bric-a-brac and everything. Just not enough customers. But people come by. I'm getting my teeth into this place, and I quite like it, I must admit. We'll see what the bars are like now. Right, so the bar's so far down that street. Now I'm always a little bit dubious when I put craft bars into Google. I'm amazed some of the reviewers don't send me somewhere that sells balsa wood and arrowdite. And to be fair, first place in town, didn't advertise craft outside, did a few pumps, not all in order. I ended up with Kronenberg, 280, quite a lot, especially as it was in a paper cup, but it was lovely ambience. Not sure about some of the music, some of the songs that I've loved in the past being played by the sort of band you get in a hotel reception with a smug pianist, you know the sort. They charged me phone, the waitress was wonderful, so it's not going to get bad marks. And then I've just been over the road there to a place called Girls Don't Cry. Amazing service. The beers weren't cheap, probably a little bit more expensive than the previous place, but they gave you samples, bowl of nibbles. Couldn't do enough for you. Brilliant. And they had 5 beers going, 2 from Lowy in northern Thailand, which I hadn't tasted before. So I had a half of one and a larger one of the other. So all in all, yeah, I mean, for a town the size of Phitsanulok, to have 2 places with taps like that is pretty good, I reckon. We'll see how we go in the third place, which is the most recommended of all, but it's different. So that was Woodstock, aptly named. There's a logo in neon behind the DJ, no music equals no life. And I like that. I enjoyed the bar, the service, 90 baht for a large beer. Great band on tonight. It's a place to come, and the thing that I like about it is it's not where you normally look, so it's obviously good. I mean, I might have been lucky with the band tonight, but I don't think so. I think it's just a genuinely good place. I mean, this little side leads down to the station, and the main town's the other side, so there's no way, unless you read a review, that you'd know about this place, Woodstock. It's a local bar, and it's like a mix between Thai and Western. They had the football on in the corner unobtrusively, no sound, but you could have a look. Live band, DJ in between. Yeah, can't really fault that place. Really, really good. So yeah, what a day. Getting close now to the minute past midnight train back towards Bangkok. And it has been a great day. When you plan these things, you think that they're all going to work, but often they don't. But today's been wonderful. Even getting here an hour late saved me because of the heat. It was over 40 degrees mid-afternoon. That's too hot. So it limited me sightseeing, but I still saw everything I needed to. But I wasn't just hanging around for the sake of it. Other lovely things. Taxi to the football ground. 46 baht for 2.5 miles. After the game, a guy saw me trying to get a taxi. He told me to jump in with him. Dropped me at the station for nothing. You know, it's those little things. You can see that the locals are intrigued. What on earth is this Phalang Westerner doing up here? And I wish I could speak a bit better Thai. And they're desperate to speak English. It's one of them things. You do your best, don't you? You do your best. Sitting in Woodstock over the road and thinking that I only had 30 minutes to get my train when in fact there was 90. That was a panic. The band was just great, by the way. Real entertainers. So yeah, it's been brilliant. It's been a long, long day, and there's another 6 hours before I hit my bed. But for value for money, it's the paradox. People say, "Oh, crikey, he's paid all that money for beer," but yeah, I'd do it cheaper so I can afford the beer. Like if I'd have booked a hotel tonight, that'd have been an extra 400 or 500 baht. And it would have taken me ages to get home tomorrow, so I'm going to sleep on the train instead and then have another couple of hours top up when I get home. That afforded me them little luxuries. I'm not being tight just for the sake of it, by the way, but I want my money to last here. And by doing it this way, I get to see really local things. Anyway, enough of me waffling. So Phitsanulok rather, and we're getting close to midnight, and my train will be coming soon. The guards are getting ready to show people where to sit, as you can see. I'll go and show my ticket in a second, my online ticket, and then it'll be snow time. Alright, thanks ever so much to all of you who viewed. There'll be a clip at the end to show I've got home. But apart from that, any questions, please ask. I'm here to try and help people have a good time. Alright, take care.